experienced something like this in my life.
Counter-Strike never sounded like this before. IEM Rio was an absolute blast, and the carnival every time Furia took to the stage captured the hearts of so many people. It was like a movie or a fairy tale. But not every fairy tale ends happily ever after. Let's start at the beginning. The pressure seemed to be too much at the start. The weight of expectation weighed too heavy on the shoulders of all of the Brazilian teams. Furia felt big. In fact, Brazil's first win was a cannibalistic one as Furia began their tear with a comfy victory over 0-0 Nation, and then the party began. OG couldn't handle the heat, and an impressive young Gamer Legion team struggled against the 6th man of Brazil. Furia gave Brazil a reason to believe, and boy were they about to believe. Furia were rolling, and there's little scarier than Furia with momentum. A confident, swaggering art, a Keisarato with a bit of confidence. Nobody wants to face that.
Vampires to the left, goes down first. Yuri now headhunting as Valdo works forward. And he's got himself both kills.
What was that adjustment?
Will go punish now. Forces them off the mark. Needed more. Wonderful one. Need another. On the rise.
Furia were 2-0, and an old foe stood between them and playoffs. Big might have failed them to begin the challenger stage, but they were powerless to resist a rampant Brazilian quintet. The Jeunesse Arena awaited, and Furia were rolling. Who could stop them? If anyone could, surely it would be the greatest player of all time. We were promised fireworks. Greatness was destined. Furia did not disappoint, and neither did their fans. Goliath was tripped. Na'Vi couldn't deal with a boisterous, rejuvenated Furia. This was a new beast. This truly was one of the most memorable games of the whole year, maybe ever.
Perfecto, back to the bomb site, needs to hold on. The cavalry are not here yet. The reinforcements are only just arriving, and they're all cut down. Furia on a 12! Oh man! Listen to this arena sing!
The atmosphere will never leave those of us lucky enough to experience it, but the fact that we're saying this about the quarter-final might give you a clue as to where we're heading. Furia took to the stage. Heroic, previously a favourite of the crowd, were no longer. There was only one team they cared about, and only one team who was going to win Map 1. But the villains of the piece had some words to say about that. Not all fairy tales end happily ever after, but we'll never forget what we experienced. And neither will any of those players in the server.